Hello and welcome back to Obscure Jewels, where I am your host, as well as your narrator, Crayola Coaster. And today we'll be reading from Just Imagine with Barney by Mary Shrode, illustrated by Mary Grace Eubank. Story concept by Richard Leach. So if you have a copy, as always, please grab your copy and let's read together. Plop. A big, wet tear splashed onto the soft purple head of Barney the toy dinosaur. 5-year-old Lori was crying as she hugged her very best friend. She was sad because her family was moving tomorrow from their farm in Meadowville to a big city called Oakdale. Just before bedtime, Lori and her mom would always swing together. Tonight, while Lori waited for her mom, she tried to think happy thoughts about all the fun she and Barney shared on the farm. They milked the cows and fed the pigs. They rode the tractor with Lori's dad. And they helped Lori's mom gather eggs. They even played hide and seek in the meadow with the sheep. Oh, Barney, I don't want to move, Lori cried. I want to stay here with my favorite friends and favorite things. I don't know if I'll have fun at my new home. I wish I knew what Oakdale will be like. She wiped her wet eyes. I wish you could help me, Barney. Before Lori could cry even one more tear, the air around her filled with sparkling stardust and dancing magical colors. And her Barney doll was gone. Here I am, Lori, said a deep, happy voice. Lori's eyes popped wide open. Standing next to her was a giant purple dinosaur with bright green spots, a long tail, and the biggest smile Lori had ever seen. Barney, it's really you, Lori shouted happily. Yeah, it's me, laughed Barney. You were so sad and lonely. You needed a real friend, said Barney. And you loved me so much that your love made me real. Lori put her little arms as far as she could around Barney's big, soft body and held him tight. Barney, I'm sad because we're moving. I'll be going to a new school, and I'm kind of scared. Barney gave Lori a big, warm hug. Aww, he said gently. Everything will be all right. Everybody gets a little scared of new things, but I'll tell you a wonderful secret. What secret? Asked Lori. Barney held his hand above Lori's head to show how tall she was getting. Every day you get a little bit bigger. That's because you're growing up on the outside. And every time you try something new, it helps you grow up a little on the inside. Really? Asked Lori. Really, said Barney, with a big dinosaur smile. Sometimes the new things are hard to do, like moving away from your farm and friends. But one morning at your new home, the sun will pop out and you will laugh and play with your new friends in Oakdale. You'll love it. Say, I've got a great idea, Barney chuckled. Let's use our imagination to see how much fun your new home will be. Imagination? What is that? Asked Lori. Imagination is pretending. It's make-believe, Barney answered. And it's lots of fun. Sometimes I imagine that I can fly like a bird. And zoom, up I go. Zoom. Now you try it, called Barney as he flew by. Lori closed her eyes tight and imagined that she could fly too. Then Barney said the magic words, Shimmery, Shimbara, Shimmery, Shimbara. Zoom! Lori flew up into the air right next to Barney. This is fun, she laughed. What else can we do with imagination? We can do whatever you want, Barney chuckled. So Lori imagined she was splashing in the ocean and swimming with a friendly whale. Then she imagined sliding down a beautiful rainbow. Finally, she imagined sitting on the pretty silver moon. Now let's imagine your new home in Oakdale, said Barney. Together they imagined just as hard as they could. And suddenly, the night sky filled with magical stardust again. And there in the middle of the happy swirling colors, Lori saw something wonderful. Barney, I see Mom and Dad at our new house. Look at all the kids playing on the playground. There's my new school. And look at the swings. Maybe I really can be happy there after all. As Barney and Lori flew back to the porch, Lori asked, "Will you be at my new house in Oakdale, Barney?"
Sure, I'll be there,
Barney said, giving Lori another hug.
I'll be wherever you are because I live in your imagination and because I love you.
"Hi, sweetheart. Who are you talking to?" asked Lori's mom as she stepped onto the porch.
Oh, Mommy, look, Barney is here,
Lori said happily, and Barney was there, but he was a small toy again, just the right size for a little girl to hold tight in her arms. Lori's mom sat in the swing and quietly sang Lori's favorite bedtime song.
I love you, you love me, we're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
And together, Barney and Lori shared nighttime swings, the same way they would share Lori's happy new home. The end. And thank you all again for tuning in. That was Just Imagine with Barney. Story concept by Richard Leach. Written by Mary Shrode. Illustrated by Mary Grace Eubank. And as always, thank you all a million times over for tuning in, liking, subscribing, sharing, interacting, commenting, all the above. And until next time, always and forever, keep reading. Thank you. Bye.